Canadian man, at your service from the land of the chill. If I can't warm you, baby, nobody will. A genuine Canadian man.
Good morning, bonjour, dzień dobry, and kumusta ka? This is Paul, your Canadian flippin' Pole, and it is another morning here in Surigao City, and I am sort of as usual, like I am at McDonald's on Rizal, and I'm just here to just have a bit of my breakfast. It's been it was a bit later morning than usual. It's actually closing in on, I think, 8 o'clock, which I'm quite surprised. Normally I'm up by 6 and out the door and walking and doing whatever. So I'm just waiting right now for my breakfast, so I'm just going to have a bit of a different breakfast this morning. It's going to be it's still a McDonald's breakfast, but they have the breakfast with it'll be rice and longanisa and is that mine there? Oh, okay. And so it's actually I got a breakfast now. I just got to find a table, so I'll actually probably go right over here, and then it's nice single table, so I can and I'll just let him put that down there. And I think it's just this one. That one is not mine. This is someone else's there, I think. Yeah, but this is that one. Yeah, salamat. Yeah. So I'm going to just have a relax. I have my breakfast. So yeah, it's actually I'll show you here. So it is some rice, egg, couple of longanisa, skinless, so it makes it easy. I have a hash brown, and I decided to also have my iced mocha again as usual. So that's my breakfast for this morning, and this one, it cost me, it was about $1.79, I think. I have to look it up again, but so that's going to be my breakfast for this morning, and it's McDonald's is one of the easier ones, and also too it's air conditioned in here, so it's nice and comfy to eat my breakfast. So might as well get going right now, and then I will I'll continue on afterwards. Well, I've been walking around a little bit, and I found a somewhat bigger supermarket here in Surigao. So I just decided I'm gonna have a look here. I wanted to see what stuff they have, and now this one here, this one is, here we're in another supermarket, but again, Surigao City as opposed to Manila. And, but this one, it's also quite stocked with a bunch of different things. Just looking through everything here. And we have a lot less freezers, but we still got some freezers here with ice cream and stuff like that. And we got, what do we have here? There's the hot dogs and longanisa, and then here we got all the different oils and the sauces there for spaghetti. So a lot of different stuff. I don't think there's anything that I particularly need this morning, but it never hurts to wander around, because there's always fun stuff like what we got here. Danish sandwich, strawberry flavor. I love strawberry. I love a lot. There's strawberry, and then what is this one? Oh, we got ube flavor biscuits, and that's actually a good price. I think the only thing is that I don't want to start buying stuff and then that means I have to carry it around today. Oh, and here we go. This is one of the things I'm going to buy, I think, when I get there is the this brand. I bought it before, and I think I showed you here. There is the Tang, but it is there's the flavors that I like. There's pineapple, and there's pomelo, Tang, and I think I'm just gonna. There's a cart here. What else do we have? We have. Oh, that's the one I'm probably gonna get. I gotta come back here. There's calamansi Tang, and that is definitely something you can't get back home in Canada. So yeah, that's sort of cool. And what else we have? This is another brand. Yeah, I think this is another brand. So this is 24/7. Is it 24/7? And again, it looks like we have the pineapple, the mango, the Four Seasons, lemon, orange, and then the bigger one. So I don't see the calamansi, but you know the powder for if this is a, yeah, it feels like it's a powder. It's for looks like it would be for you know, like still like a drink mix there, and look, bingo, I win. So hello, and then speaking of hello, so I can. There's bingo and hello, and then there's we have Hansel crackers. I wonder if there's Gretel somewhere, but so yeah, there's a bunch of stuff, and then of course we got some of the hard stuff. I'm not as big of a drinker, so there's that. But yeah, so it looks like they have a bunch of different things, and carbonated frizz drink, and then also some more. What else do we have here? Oh, and there's more of the Tang on its display. Oh, honey lemon. Honey lemon. I wonder how that would taste. Honey and lemon. Yeah, of course it would probably taste good. But yeah, I think that would be that could be interesting. So I think I'm going to have to definitely make a trip to the grocery store here, and this one is Palma, I think, was the. So I'm going to have to come here and get some groceries. But and then what we got? Some fruits down here, pineapple chunks. Oh, and this is actually cool. I think I've talked about this before, but here there is this is the instant coffee, and we have toffee, hazelnut, and black forest, white caramel, regular, original, and there's actually a whole lot more like that. This is a sort of one of the big center displays, but somewhere here they must have the actual coffee mix display. So, but yeah, no, it's pretty cool. We got all kinds of different stuff here that yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely come by and pick up. And what did I came across? This looks like this is like the hot chocolate area or hot chocolate mix. So there's again, we have, let's see, there's instant cocoa and cafe puro, tablilla, and then yeah, then there's all kinds of different stuff over there too. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wander around here a little bit longer, and then I will continue to walk some more outside. I'm still trying to sort of. Right now, I'm walking around aimlessly. Can't really figure out where I want to go, but I definitely wanted to swing past here. Oh, here's the aisle that I was talking about with all the different. Let's see, we got again tablilla, and more hot chocolate type of stuff, and then looks like this is more of the coffee stuff, I think. Yeah. So yeah, there's all kinds of stuff here, and I think definitely I'm going to have to before leaving Surigao, like even though we're not leaving the Philippines, you know, I could say, you know, my home base for the most part is Surigao City. So I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to come back. I'm going to have to come back to Palma and pick up some groceries before I go anywhere else. But for now, I'm going to continue walking because, again, I don't want to walk all the way with a bag of groceries in my hands. So if I can, so I'll just remember, okay, so Palma, it's on Borameo, and which I already, you know, I don't have to remember that. It's committed to memory already. So, but yeah, I'm gonna head back out on the street, and we will, and just to give an idea where I'm at is, so here is again we're right on Borameo. If I go look this way over is over the city hall, and then if I go look that way, that distance is going to be all. If I continue going all the way this way and follow it, that will be where the port is, like to the passenger port for hopping on the boats. And and one other thing is, so here again, this area here is like, it's currently an empty field, but that used to be the home of the old market, but the market got destroyed by a typhoon a few years ago. So finally they cleaned it up, and they've actually made a really nice sidewalk around the area, but they still have yet to put anything there. I don't know if they're planning on because they have a park just a block away, so I don't know if they're going to build something on there. But hopefully, like I'd love to see. I've seen some other towns and cities in the Philippines build some beautiful markets. So it would be really cool if they went there and they built a new market in there where it's nice and central, people can find it. And then there's the older market, which is currently that they're using, could be then closed, and then they could do something else there. But that would bring a lot more people into the central area, which would be fine. But anyways, I think I'm just going to continue to walk for a little bit, and then we'll see what. And again, we'll see what we encounter along the way. Mayong buntag.
May buntag, sir. Hello.
Buntag.
Hi.
Shout out, yeah. And I've now made it out again over to the boulevard, and again where I'm at. It's actually, what's really nice, first of all, there's a bit of a breeze, so. And there's just enough cloud cover that I'm not feeling direct sun on me right now, especially with this, but it just bounces off my head and whatever. But anyways, like, so I was just wanted to look out here, and again, just sort of see the different, or just see the waterfront, and just see how, like, there's the islands just across the way. And then here's one of the MV Pilar Tuna Destiny, just one of the boats there's only a few boats right now, but usually there's a whole ton of boats here. And the boats, they go to, again, different places. throughout the region here. Some are nearby, some are a lot further away. I think if you're going further, you end up going over to the passenger terminal, and where there's the larger ferries or the faster ferries that will go further, and then the other ones will be around here. So just wanted to come on and look at here. Also, I noticed as well as I've been trying to find different hotels or different places, and there are two places that I found that are right along the boulevard. So first of all, there is over here. There's this Boulevard Tourist Inn. And then they're on the corner there of Diaz and the Boulevard. And then there's also this one, the Sunrise Tourist Inn, again Boulevard and just off of Diaz, so nearby. So and then actually just off in the slight distance, just over that way there, back that's where the current market is. So basically, those are the two other hotels. Again, I haven't even, like in this case, I haven't even walked over there because it looks like their lobbies would be on the second floor, because all the first floor on both of them are quite occupied with other stuff, bread house and supplies and different things like that. So, but I'm just going to sort of take it in. It's so far it's still nice, although I can see a little bit off in the distance that it might be there's some rain that's happening. So I'm going to just I'm just going to take it in for a little bit, and then we'll continue on elsewhere here in Surigao. So I was just chilling a little bit, just relaxing. There on sitting down along Boulevard, and I was going to, I'm sitting here, and I was going to go grab my my drone and actually just get some shots of Boulevard area from up in the sky. But of course, I didn't. What was it? Register everything, or like it's been registered, but I haven't used the drone for a long time, so I had to sort of recalibrate and everything like that. And so as I'm doing that, the wind starts picking up, and just like in sort of normal fashion, it went from sort of a calm day there to, it's still calm, but the wind is definitely starting to pick up. So no, I'm not going to even worry about my drone for now. I'm a novice drone user and flyer, so I can fly there. But last thing I want to do is have my drone being taken up and then disappear into the stratosphere, and then into the ocean, and that's it. So I decided, okay, pack up the drone, and I'm going to head back, not head back, but just do some more walking. And already, it's been warm and all that, so I decided, hey, I'm getting a bit thirsty. So I came across a little place just here on right at the where I was at before. It's just a little place called Uptown Brew, and they have some nice, like, it looks like there's some ube, pearl milk tea, matcha latte, icy choco, and a bunch of other stuff. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have something right now, and then sort of relax, and then I can maybe regroup and figure out where I should go while I'm enjoying something cool to drink. So I think I'm going to go get something right now. So I got my drink, which I decided to get a matcha, and this one here, it cost me 38 pesos, so definitely a good deal. And I'm just, as I walked back out of the area there, like I said, hadn't taken much distance from the boulevard, but I came back out and like, yes, it's windy, and it was sort of cloudy sky, and there's a bit of overcast, but now when I look across some of the clouds across. I don't know, across the bay, across the channel, across whatever, have cleared a bit, and I can better see the island across the way. So now, unfortunately, it's definitely a bit choppy today on the water, and the wind is still blowing. So I don't think I'm going to send my drone up into the air, but I'm going to continue walking around, and thankfully, because it didn't start raining, I can walk around and not worry about getting too wet, or, well, in this case, not get wet at all. So so I'm going to just start heading back onto Borameo, and then see where else I can swing past, and hopefully check out more stuff. So I've been, again, walking around a bit, and I went into one store, and actually when opportunity presents itself, then all of a sudden take advantage. And actually I went into another shop, not this one here, but I found a nice little pouch for my drone. Otherwise, before that, I had my big drone case back at home, but right now I am having to put it in a bag. No longer. I have a little nice pouch bag that I can use. So I decided I'm going to just keep on walking, and I've come into another store just in the same general area, and I'm finding it's sort of like a dry goods, all kinds of different things, from flasks, metal flasks here. This actually looks pretty cool. To all kind of kitchen and glassware, and like all kinds of different things, like pots and pans and woks and whatever. So like all kind of stuff, and just sort of wandering, and like always seeing of things that sort of look interesting, and that I would maybe want to get. Let's see, this one here. Okay, it's about 300 pesos. Not bad at all. And then, so like just seeing stuff, and then, you never know what you can find and to buy. But I'm gonna continue wandering, and then we'll continue on after I'm done here. All right, so I've been wandering around, and it's getting a little, well, amazingly, you get how tired you get walking with it when it's so hot out. But I'm also starting to get used to the heat, which is actually really good. But anyways, so I was walking back, and then I knew I wanted to stop by, and kept on meaning to. Sorry, I'm looking down here. I kept on meaning to stop by at. I would say my favorite place so far, and I hopefully they won't. It's still just as good. Is right along Rizal here. There's and it's Rizal, and it's about the same block as the Jose Sering Road, that where there's the 7-Eleven and the service station, the gas station. Is there's a little carinderia there that I've had before, and I'm having again, is some arroz caldo. I've talked about arroz caldo before, but as I said, I've been walking past over and over the past few times there, and I keep on. Okay, I'm not hungry. Well, right now I'm hungry. So it's perfect. I'm heading back to where I'm staying, and so I got an order to take away to go home, and I am then going to go eat and enjoy. And then afterwards, hopefully there'll be some adventure. We're going. Apparently, we're all of us, me and some of my relatives, we're going to be going out of town a little bit to another place where I've been to before, but hopefully I'll get to explore a little bit more when I get there. So I might as well. I'm starting to get really hungry. I got the food here, and it's already paid for, and so I'm going to get going and then going to enjoy the Surigao. So we've made it out back to a place I was a couple years ago, to Ana Aon, or San Francisco, I was called. And we're here again visiting some relatives that live here. And we just thought, okay, come back out to the water and just sort of check things out. And as you can see, we're right here on the waterfront, where it's a beautiful area. It's not as sunny and hot as it was the last time, but it's still fairly nice. And like it was raining here earlier, so I don't know if you could tell the ground is a little bit wet, but yeah, it's actually quite nice. I'm just looking here if there's a way to get down here without causing serious issue, but yeah, like so just thought I'd come out, and I'm looking at it here, and I seem to see that like from here we can actually look across, and now behind me is, if I'm not mistaken, is the area which would be the Look. There's actually Look, and there is Mabua and Ipil. And those are three different barangays that are down behind me here along the coastline. And I didn't get to film it, but there's actually on Sunday, this is Sunday by the way, and there is, this is the day when a lot of people love to come out to the beach, and Ipil is apparently one of the favorite areas that people will go to the beach to enjoy the water and all that. What I'm going to do, I think, I so far haven't touched any ocean water since I've been here to the Philippines yet. But you know what? I'm this close. This is the perfect time. How about I'm going to go see if I can touch the water at least. All right, so I safely got down from that area there. I was, well, it's not that big of a drop, but there's especially the one area just right here that was safe to go down, but I didn't want to, I just wanted to be careful, the last thing I want to do is hurt myself. But I had to come down here, and just, as we can see, here's the water here, and here, proof. There's my hand in the water. Now, I would go in, but as you can see here, I have my socks and my shoes, and yeah, I'll probably take my socks off and shoes off and go in a little bit. But for now, I have to walk back to the house where we're at, and that's always a bit of a have squishy feet. But anyways, though, just so as I said, we're here right now. And again, just looking at the beach and looking at everything here, it's just so calm to see the water, and especially how calm the water is back here. It's just really nice. There's no big waves. It's just the waves lapping up against the shore. And this as in the other area, like here, there is some sand, but this is also predominantly a pebble beach. So, and there's a variety of different size pebbles here compared to in the other areas in Look, where all the pebbles were like big, larger pebbles. here, as we could see, there's actually very small pebbles, and then again the size varies, and you could see like there's a larger stone. But the beautiful thing I love here is that how crystal clear the water is. You can see down into the water of all the stones and everything there. And for how far out, if I started walking out, you would see even far more of the pebbles and everything. But so anyways, though, I'm gonna climb back up here, and well, actually, I think I'm gonna relax and just walk through the water a little bit, and then I will start heading back to the house. So one of the things that is really nice, I will say, about here in Ana Aon, or San Francisco, I don't know. First of all, I'll admit, I like the Ana Aon. It's you know, San Francisco, I just think of one place, and that's that. But the one thing I really like about here, it is away from the city. It is like you could say a small town or village, whatever. It's a barangay, but I like how it's very quiet and relaxing, and you know, as you can see here, like I could look at for traffic, like how we've seen on some of my videos in Surigao. There's traffic everywhere, and it's going and going. Where here, this is the extent of traffic for the most part. You know, maybe there's the odd car going by, but it is actually really nice and quiet. So that beach that I was at, the Pebble Beach, is also quiet. Like now, comparatively, when I was over across the way in Mabua and in Ipil, it was pretty busy. There's all kinds of people that apparently they go out to that area. I'm guessing coming out to Ana Aon, it's a lot further. People don't want to come out this way, which actually is sort of surprising. But you know what? So be it. I guess that's what a lot of people just want to do that. But yeah, so it's definitely a nice area, and so hopefully, like I think we're going to be heading back into Surigao City very soon again. It's just a quick little visit, but again, I just wanted to sort of show you a little bit of the area and other parts of maybe they're not touristy areas, but definitely nice and beautiful place to come visit.
Well, that was another day in the Philippines around the Surigao Del Norte area. I really enjoyed walking around and checking out the different stores on and near Borameo Street, as well as doing a quick stop at the boulevard again. Definitely had to find some time to get back and pick up some groceries for my visit, and also probably bring a few items back to Canada. So I'll have to definitely go back to the grocery store. It's also fun walking around and meeting new people. Hopefully I can get a few more people to say hi on camera, and just, you know, I really like seeing and meeting people. Well, I've come to the end of today's video, so this is your time now to leave a like and leave a comment for me. And of course, this is a great time to subscribe and follow my channel if you haven't already done so, to see all my upcoming adventures here in the Philippines. Also, make sure you click the notification bell so you know when I post those new videos. So as usual, I thank you for taking time out of your busy day to check out my videos, long and short. Merci beaucoup. Dziękuję bardzo. Maraming salamat and salamat kaayo. To everyone, ingat, ayo, cześć, salut, and see you next time.